But folks, it has been a pleasure all season long. The lights now about to get lit here at Saudi Arabia. As we now see all 5 lights lit. And it's pedal to the metal, and it is go, 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 go. Tom 97 gets away extremely well. Meraki having a look down the inside as well. Sky Z falls in behind. You've got Tom there as well. Sky Z now looking to fight back for 3rd place, but can't quite do it. He can't quite jump Meraki into 2nd. Tom in 4th as he looks to duel side by side with Alex Gillen. Tom retains the place as Jochen and El Taco Man, they fight through the 1st sector. Tim and Marduk up to 12th here, Gareth.
Yeah, Tim Marduk had a battle with Devil Noob in the background, but he went way too hot into turn 4 and ended up giving that place back straight to Tim Marduk. So Tim Marduk retaining position at the start here, important on those hard tyres. Safso's just made a move on Mazin Shai.
Yeah, he certainly has. 9th place now for Safso as we kick things off here. 50 laps lie in wait here at Saudi Arabia, the circuit that has brought us many grand certainly races at Jeddah. Very fast pace. Lots of technicality though. You've got to keep your eyes peeled, folks, because you might miss something. Persia now straight away side by side with Mr. Dale. Persia now holds on to 6th place with Dale now moved into 7th. That guy Vince watching and waiting in the wings as he looks to try and strike an opportunity of his own here. It's getting really thick and fruity now here in lap 1 as we run on board here with that guy Vince heading down now towards the final hairpin at turn 26. Dale going defensive to the outside, aggressive inside line here, but that guy Vince again. No, a mistake from Persia that instantly forces back that guy Vince, and through goes Mr. Dale. Dale now taking that P6 away from Persia, but look at this, they're going 3 wide near enough, down into turn 1. Tim Marduk, 2nd in the championship, looking to get himself to the top end. Like we said time and time again, 14 points the gap between himself and Tom, as we start to see some squirrely moves there further back as well. Tom, incidentally, championship leader side by side here at this point as they make their way through the 1st sector, side by side with Sky Z, who looks to try and lift himself into 3rd place, but Tom says no, and on the softs rises the Alpine now into the top 3, but still quite the deficit between himself and Meraki, who is still on Tom 97's tail. He's just going to ride that DRS, Meraki, but Tom getting the move done. He is now into the top 3 podium places, advancing his charge and potential prosperous championship run. It could yet be the title fall in the Alpine driver's way.
At turns 27 here, but Alex Gillen on those medium tyres looking super competitive, saying that he won't have the grip compared, and it could be actually Alex Gillen, 8-time race winner, coming towards turn 27 and trying to race here, but Peja coming straight back at Mr. Dale after losing that position last lap, and there's contact between the two, and that guy Vince ends up into the back of the Haas there, and I wonder if he sustained any damage from that as Safso creeps through and gains a place thanks to that melee.
Yeah, and Mr. Dale's front nose as well made contact with Sky Z's rear. Of course, nearly touching the rear diffuser on that car as well. Inside line for Persia, who looks to go side by side with Dale again. These two coming together around the final corner again. Bent out of shape, the Ferrari, and now tries to cover off straight away as Safso looks to attack down the inside to join his teammate in P6 and 7 positions. The Haas is working together here at this point. You've got a string of Ferrari engines here from P6 all the way down to P8. Remember Haas as well, a customer of the Ferrari team, as Rasin Chai moves his way up into 9th. Emphatic though, suffering at this point as well as he looks to try and manufacture a place of his own, as Punju, essentially the cork in the bottle, refusing to let the Mercedes through. You've got soft tyres, currently littering Ps 1, 2 and 3 is now Meraki. Looks to open up the rear wing and also open up alongside that of Tom 97 and takes the lead of the race now. And Alex Gillen also looking to move himself up into the top 3, overtakes Tom now for that P3 spot. The Alpine now reduced to 4th. So already now lap 5 of 50, 2 major positions moved around. Meraki now leads, Tom 97 2nd, Alex Gillen now up into 3rd. In behind now as well, you see the other Haas coming into play, but look at this, Persia around the outside as they make their way down towards turns 25, 26 now, very shortly, again they make contact, and look at this, Sky Z covering both cars off, and is causing problems with Persia, who's looking to get that move done around the outside, but unfortunately the Mercedes stopping it from happening. But look at this, the Ferrari now jumps them, but look at Safso, he's already overtaking his teammate. Persia now going for the move on Sky Z, 5th place for Persia, a well articulated move. He hugged the outside line heading through towards turn 1 and then turned it back around heading through towards turn 1 as well. A stellar overtake from the Scuderia. Very good move there from Infratic, who is still going long, as we now have a retirement of a virtual safety car now coming out, and Infratic immediately jumps on it. A great
huge.
call.
Absolutely huge.
A great call from Infratic now, who has certainly had a stellar opening stint and already taking advantage. He's not alone. The championship leader, Tom, is also in the pits here, Gareth.
Yeah, Tom into the pits. Tiamat Marduk goes through into 5th position ahead of Tom, and it's a full safety car now, a full safety car. So that will give everyone the opportunity to pit here. Maybe actually not great that Infratic has pitted when he has, because of course it's a slower delta under the safety car, but maybe more time to save. But Infratic is going to easily get out in front of Sasso and MSkyZ. Much newer tyres than them as well, so he's going to be one to watch under the safety car restart.
So I haven't had a chance to see how Jochen retired. If anyone's got a clip of that, it'd be great to put it over in the Creator Series Discord in the Clips channel. But I've got Tom with an absolutely stellar strategy call here on his way round, and was planning to pit this lap as the safety car came out. And as he enters the pit lane, the virtual safety car is released, and he is just ecstatic.
Well, you can easily see from his reaction the jubilance showing on Tom's face, the mouth gate wide open, the hands go to the forehead. He's thrilled. A fabulous certainly occurrence for him, and it'll now be down to Tom 97 to get them back underway. The cars now making their way down towards turn 26, and through the final sector they will go, and then foot back to the floor as we get ready to go racing again. Still yellow flag conditions. Very soon it will turn green. Tom 97 now taking them down towards the start-finish line yet again, and here on lap 16 it's pedal to the metal for the second time in this Grand Prix now. Tom 97 with a healthy advantage. What a jump! In 8 into 9/10 of a second now, nearly a whole second ahead of Meraki in second place, with Tom in third, and now Alex Gillen in fourth, watching it all unfold. What a jump for Tom 97 here, Gareth.
Maybe even think about an overtake on the Alfa Romeo. I'd be surprised if he did that with how much battery he's had to burn to keep that gap down.
Yeah, we've got a fabulous battle as well for P11. Punju and Mr. Dale coming together, and Mr. Dale with a fantastic move as well as Hayden Gullis comes in. Gullis goes through as well. The Giraffe strikes here and definitely reaches the higher branches this time on lap 18. He's now looking for Mr. Dale on the outside. Punju back at it again. Launches it down the inside though again. Mr. Dale opening the door now for El Taco Man to plunge in on the action. An almighty 5-car scrap as well, entering JD Devil Noob, who's going to come into the mixer too, heading in towards turn 1. Amazing scenes here now, but Gullis coming out on top in that fracas. Punju and El Taco Man once again together again, coming out of turns 2 into turn 3. Here as Alex Gillen now takes the fastest lap of the race. Back comes Tiamat Marduk again. Ben Daly with the DRS looks to utilise it as well. Overtake on as well as he comes down towards turn 1. It's Ben Daly back again into 9th as he and the Red Bull of Dankai Bin start swapping through lap 19. Lap 20 this time, and it's the Aussie on top. Amazing moment here, and it's starting to build up yet again, and you can just see there Perja having a look down the inside as he goes side by side here this time around, and Zafso could be under significant pressure. MSkyZ still in 6th place as Zafso looks to come straight back at him. Perja coming in to join the mix, 3 wide in towards turn 1. The Ferrari moves on through ahead of the Mercedes, who loses out twice. Zafso, who's now looking to try and lay a claim to 6 as well. Perja very slow out of turn 1 and turn 2. MSkyZ immediately pounces as well, outside in towards turns 4 and 5. And the Mercedes now strikes ahead where it lost out 2 positions before. Down the home straight, it takes them both back in the first sector alone. Cracking move from MSkyZ.
He will just enjoy the DRS tow as it is for now, as we have another
Mr. Dale.
retirement. It's Mr. Dale doing his usual antics and retiring from a race session.
Safety car.
Disaster for him, and it brings out the safety car.
Down here and you know, down following Sprogget in the Aston Martin, following very closely, and just misjudges his braking zone, catches the inside of a corner and just loses that inner left tyre, and that's his race over, and that's his season over as well.
Oh, it's a massive shame. Thank you, Harvey, for that absolutely fantastic insight there as we see Dale crashing into the barrier. Tom 97's previous restart was stellar. Managed to launch out a second near enough on Meraki earlier on. Will he do the same this time again? Leaves it a little bit later though this time around, and certainly Alex Gillen has already plumbed onto it as they put pedal to the metal for the third time in this race now, and in towards turn 1 they go. Tom 97 still leads the way. Alex Gillen in behind 2. Tom now already looking to make the big moves. He's about a tenth to 2 tenths, now 3 in behind Meraki for that 6th spot. Remember, both sharing 2 lap-old medium tyres. Look at this from Zafso, looking for P8. A stellar move from Zafso. Burst ahead of Quats. Takai Vince goes through as well. M-Sky Z, has Quats got a problem? I think he might do. He's losing place hand over fist here, as now in comes JD Devil Noob, also looking for a place. Yeah, and also who has supreme pace is, of course, Tom, championship leader now. Look at the surge up here on Tiamat Marduk. It's getting busy here on lap 26. We're over the halfway point. Tiamat Marduk looking to the inside. Here, this time on Persia, they're 3 wide heading through turn 26. They make contact, so close to contact. And Tom has managed to move ahead of his championship rival here in lap 27. 5th place now for Tom, the Belgian now in that position with Tiamat Marduk hunting down the inside again as Persia brings the pain. The onslaught here in lap 27, the Ferrari doing battle with an old rival in McLaren as they now peel out of the first sector. Turns 1, 2 and 3. It's Persia who holds on to 6th. Tiamat Marduk reduced to 7th. Was certainly chasing, hunting after Tom, who was putting in some serious runs at the very start, but because Meraki was hanging in there at that point, as we now see a swap for 6th place. Tiamat Marduk now jumping back up. Look at the cork in the bottle we have here. Meraki taking the fastest lap, as now Zafso looks to come up against Tiamat Marduk, heading down towards turn 1. Enter Persia around the outside as well. In comes the Mercedes of M-Sky Z. Tiamat Marduk swarmed here with cars left, right, centre, front to back. But look at this. It's Persia and M-Sky Z who surge past the McLaren, heading out of turn 3.
Absolutely
spectacular.
Tiamat Marduk spins! A spin at turn 4 for Tiamat Marduk. Was there contact with another car? He seemed to have made an uncharacteristic mistake for Tiamat Marduk there, and that is disastrous for his title chances. He is well out of the points now.
Has he just seen it slip through his fingers? Drama here now on lap 29 as Tiamat Marduk gets spun through the first sector, and you can just see the look from on his face. Is that the championship? Has it slipped away from him here at this point? The McLaren driver who has made an unorthodox route, or taken an unorthodox route in looking to claim this title, of course, has been one of the most consistent drivers on the grid, netting together a supreme number of podiums, 8 podiums to boot, with 1 solitary race win back at Silverstone, a track that he knows and loves oh so much. But Tom now, given the fact that he currently sits in 4th, Tiamat Marduk with a lot of work to do, he needs a safety car, Gareth.
So I've managed to catch what happened to Ben there from his POV. He's very lucky he's not sustained any damage to his car. If you just watch him go down the straight here, he gets absolutely smothered by these drivers around him. And then I believe he was caught by Taco Man going down into one of the lower speed corners, and it just unfortunately sends him out. But he's not sustained any damage to the rear of his car as far as I'm aware. So he still has a chance in this race. Yeah, well, there you have it, folks. That is the insight into the incident. And now that gap is at 2.3. So already it's meant to... Oh, a safety car. Safety car.
Devil Noob's out.
Goodness me. Well, there we have it. That's JD Devil Noob out of the race. And I tell you what, it couldn't come at a better time for Tiamat Marduk. Currently sat in 13th place. 5 lap-old softs. Now, this is a very interesting complexion. This is a great chance as well for Tom, not only at this point, because obviously he can jump off these 14 lap-old mediums now.
Yes, there's not been much to speak about for a while, but I have got what happened to JD Devil Noob here, just catching the outside curbing and losing traction on his car. Very, very unfortunate, and sending him out of this race. Not the kind of crash that you want to see at any time, but so unfortunate for him running so far into this race and doing such a good job. So unfortunate to see him wiped out here. But Tom, after watching his stream after this incident took place, he was very, very concerned that Ben would be right up there with him. But luckily, because Ben had to pit for softs again, he has got that bit of a gap. But again, like we were saying, a Hail Mary, that is very, very possible here for them to catch up and maybe take the fight in the championship. Yeah. Who do you think is taking the driver's title, as now we see Meraki make his way down towards the line? He has got Tom in his sights. He's got M-Sky Z, everyone on a fresh set of rubber, as now we put pedal to the metal for the 4th time in this Grand Prix now. Meraki now takes them down towards turn 1. A great start here for Alex Gillen, who chucks it down the inside and steals 3rd place.
What a move from Alex Gillen, and certainly a move that defies him by nature, defines him by character. Sky now hot on his heels, but Gillen reveling in a masterclass of a move heading in towards turn 1. To take a podium in the final race of the season that could yet also crown him a driver's champion here for the first time in the F1 Creator Series. Persia with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Another yellow flag as Persia retires. A safety car again. Safety car here on lap 42 of 50. And again, if you're Tiamat Marduk at this point, 10th place, you've got a great chance. Again, because losing out on the gap, because you've got Hayden Gullis 1 second ahead of Tom 97 and Tom 97 1 second ahead of that guy Vince. This is vital for Tiamat Marduk to bring them back closer into play. But we have got a sprint race situation here now, Gareth.
Can't pinpoint what it was that caused his rear end to snap here. Very, very unusual. And it just causes him to spin. I'm not entirely sure what happened there.
Meraki is going to take them down through towards the start-finish line once again, and this time around with Alex Gillen on the tail. You can just see they're primed as well, Tom, all fighting for the race win here at Jeddah. It's all on Meraki. He gets them underway, foot to the floor, and it's pedal to the metal for the 5th time in this Grand Prix now. In towards turn 1 they go. Gillen now in second, in behind Tom, with Sky up his inside as they look to challenge now. Heading out of turn 3 and towards turn 4, and it is Tom who retains P3, but a car's out. It's Tom 97, Gareth.
It's Tom 97, and it was a huge send by Hayden Gullis, and an even bigger send by Tiamat Marduk, who parts the sea like Moses and is up into 5th position. He's only 2 points away from the champion. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. He's 2 places behind Tom here, and that massive crash between Tom 97 and Hayden Gullis. You'll have to go and clip it, Harvey. We need to see that again.
I have managed to find it from Ben's POV, so we can run through it very quickly, just from the safety car restart, and then you can just see a massive pile-up in front of him as they head round the first chicane.
Well, here we are. Let's take a look at it, folks. This is riding on board with Tiamat Marduk. So where does it all go wrong here, Harvey?
Heads down here just, I think we see someone in this second corner just start to lose it around the edge. Tap Razin. Razin gets squeezed and then just all into the wall. Behind him spinning, and there's carnage.
We are going to have a scenario which sees us battle to the end from lap 48 onwards. Meraki back at the front end. And I can't believe I'm going to say it, but it's going to be pedal to the metal for the 6th time in this Grand Prix. Unbelievable. Lap 47 to become 48. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a privilege, a pleasure. Here is Meraki. Now puts the throttle down, and we go and put pedal to the metal for the 6th time in this Grand Prix here now. In towards turn 1 they go. It's Meraki here at the front, entering Alex Gillen. That guy Vince and Chesnoid Gaming doing battle as Tiamat Marduk waits in the wings in 5th place. Tom getting a good restart, equilateral throughout the entire of the top 5. 5/10 between them as we get going again, Gareth.
Having a fight with that guy Vince here.
Yeah, Punju managing to hold on to 6th place. That guy Vince now 7th. Incidentally, this will be Chesnoid Gaming's first points should he be able to stay in the top 10. What a phenomenal achievement for the young man now as Sky and Tom come together. Sky ahead of Tom, and look at this. It's the 2 championship protagonists cemented together essentially at this point now within DRS range. Tiamat Marduk has a great chance of bringing himself into the mix here. Sky going defensive. In towards turn 1 they go. A battle certainly in for Ray as Meraki once again defends from Alex Gillen. It's getting spicy now as we enter the penultimate lap of the race.
And Tiamat Marduk right on the back of Tom here. It's the 2 championship protagonists down to turn 1. Skyzy just in front, 3 wide, and Tiamat Marduk gets by both of them into 3rd place, but he's going to have to leave a little bit of room for the Mercedes driver up the inside of turn 4. He'll have it, and he has it up into 3rd. Tom down to 5th. How is this happening?
24, 25, and soon to be 26. Tiamat Marduk trying to prevent the onslaught from Sky. Tom now going side by side here as well as they venture through to the final corner. Missing out on the podium this time is Tiamat Marduk side by side now between Tom and that guy Vince. But Meraki on his return to Jeddah takes victory here in Saudi Arabia. Alex Gillen in 2nd, Sky in 3rd. Tiamat Marduk comes home in 4th, but it's not enough. Tom is your F1 Creator Series champion. Tom, welcome to the commentary box. Race No, we didn't quite win the race, but you're champion. Tom is champion, everybody, and he's joining me in the commentary box.
I could not give two ball sacks about the race, mate. As long as I win the championship.
I mean, listen, I've heard 2 balls, but not 2 ball sacks. So whatever you get into, my friend, I'll leave that to you.
Mate, man, I don't know what to say, man. The last 3 laps, even to be honest, the last 10 laps, they were not fun at all, man. The safety car after safety car after safety car. I saw Ben getting closer and closer and closer every single flipping safety car. And then after the last safety car, he was like, what was it, like 2 positions behind of me. I had plus 4.5 laps of fuel. Ben had like a lot less. You saw it. He was so quick.
He had a lot less to the point where he ran out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently. But yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's the rumor. Anyway, I'm not sure whether it's true, but Dirk was screaming about it in the live chat.